Karnov can do balloon. You better not do balloon. Hey, it's me, mattmcmuscles. I'm back in town and ready to pound. This is Fighters History / Dynamite / whoa. Why? Dude, hello, welcome to my personal space. Okay then. / Karnov's Revenge. I don't know why I'm playing this today. I just kind of felt like it. Here's our boy. He's a big boy, baby. So you think you can fight? Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, brother. The champions are back in town, and they plan to teach you a lesson. You learned pretty fast last time, but things have changed. Your opponents have remembered every punch you gave them, and this time they demand a rematch. This year, they hunger for revenge, not go unsatisfied. And one more thing, there are a few new fighters this time around. You might want to be careful of them. Oh, Jesus! Oh, that's actually a sick intro. Little Final Fight coded. I think in Japan this game is called Fighters History, but then this one was called Karnov's Revenge I don't know. I like Fighters History Dynamite. Fighters History Dynamite Karnov's Revenge. Would that have been an okay name? Alright, we got my boy Ray over here. Mizoguchi Jean. Forget her name. She's just got added to the Night Slashes remake. That's Ryoko, Mostorius, Fei Ling, Razzie, Matlock, Senchei, Clown, I believe, the eponymous Karnov, and then Lee. I'm taking Ray. I don't know why the time was so young me. Okay, so I'm actually playing this on the Saturn, because I didn't even know that the Saturn got a port of Fighters History. And the weird thing with Fighters History is that it's not like a great game, but it's actually pretty good. Like, it doesn't feel like it should be good at all. But Dynamite at least plays really fast, has cartoon boner noises, as you heard, and has really good backgrounds, strangely. I think the problem is that its characters are just far too generic, most of them. There's one or two standouts. Like Ray, as much as I like him, is just the most Terry Bogard character you can think of. Like, even though you could say, right, Dynamite, that Breaker's Revenge has really generic characters, there's also a kookiness to them that makes them far more memorable than any of the Fighters History cast, at least to me. It's literally like Beavis going boing, DDT. When I'd rent the first Fighters History, I'd play Ray. Ray and Mizoguchi, basically. Why don't you go home like a good little girl? Ray versus Ray. I do like the explosion. And remember, this is the game that Capcom sued. They sued Data East because they looked at certain animation frames and said, "Look, you just ripped off Street Fighter 2." I don't know why they picked on this game. They're far more overt Street Fighter 2 ripoffs, but it is what it is, I guess. Dynamite. So I'm also picking Ray because he's really good. The Dynamite tackle that I'm doing here is quite fast. His wheel kick is super, super good. His projectile's good. He does have like a secret version of the Dynamite tackle that I swear I just can't do. I've tried a million times already. Which is hold back for 2 seconds, forward, and punch. I know that sounds simple, but it's not. It's super awkward to do. And I don't know how long you have to charge. I think it's for 2 seconds, but it might be more than that. For anyone that doesn't know Fighters History, which I assume is a percentage of you, so every character has a weak point. And they're really random. Like Ray's is just the lightning bolt logo on his chest. That was actually pretty cool. So the only way you get stunned in this game, you can only get stunned once per round, is you get hit in your weak spot enough. And it's basically like your chest your legs or your head. It's one of those. So basically highs, mids, lows. So for Ray, it's just basically any like forward hitting move. Oh, he DDT'd me! I'm just a big fan of DDT in fighting games. I don't know if there's enough video girth there to make a video on DDT fighting games. There's this one. There's probably some in Virtua Fighter and Tekken and DOA. And then there's Alex in Street Fighter 3. Nice. But look at these backgrounds, though. There's tons of stuff going on. They progress throughout the match, kind of like a SNK game. So long, sucker. You're just calling yourself that, but okay. Where this franchise went, it had enough for sequels, one sequel and ports, but I think this has like a fairly big community around it. I wouldn't say fairly big, but like a community around it, because there's there you go. That's kind of the combo I know. So you can see that Lee's weak spot was his knees, and just he ruined two perfectly good pairs of pants. Then just these big holes rip in his knees, and that's just his weak point. It's strange, because it's a lot of the times it's just pieces of clothing. Because I guess they couldn't have like someone's arm falling off, I guess. That makes sense. But basically, it's the only real mechanic Fighter's history has. I can't backdash, though. I can't backstep, which I rarely forget to do. I guess it was like Capcom was like, well, that's got almost nothing new compared to Street Fighter. Some Kung Fu Master, maybe. You better think about a career change. Phelan, yes. This is the character they have randomly plucked from Data East and are putting in that dodgy-looking Night Slashers remake. I don't know why. I mean, you can't put in Ray either because he looks exactly like the other blonde Night Slashers character. It's just very strange. Considering the other female fighter in Night Slashers is like pretty similar in terms of like moveset and garb. She's just like another martial artist. It's a little random, but I mean, it's not bad, I guess. Just odd. I was trying to think of the fan game. There's a fan game called like Fighter's History Destinies. I think it mixes two games together. It's like a Mugen or like a OpenBOR. I can't remember which. And I've always been interested in checking that out. See exactly what that is. Boing! Does very good amount of damage. Slam into that. And yeah, there is an arcade version of this, of the first two Fighter's Histories. This was then called It's Curtains for You, baby! Then this was called Karnov's Revenge for some reason. It definitely, like Karnov, obviously from previous Data East games. Jean. He's from France, can you tell? Just because he has a French colors, that I believe that's his that leg band that he's wearing. I believe, yeah, there it goes. Once it starts flashing, but even if you hit it and before it starts flashing, there'll be like a very brief white flash to let you know that's that character's weak spot. There is a strategy to it. Obviously, it's a bit more strategy than I guess just regularly stunning someone with just combos and stuff and heavy strikes. I think of this series got like a third entry that had bigger changes, because what this essentially is just Fighter's History again with the two bosses unlocked at the start. And I think Fei Lin was new. I think she was added. I'm not 100% on that. Dynamite. Just do Dynamite. Hey, Fancy Pants. Fancy McGee, so like just go into your garage. Mizoguchi might be a problem. I think Mizoguchi got his own spin-off game. And then, of course, for whatever reason, he was added into KOF Maximum Impact 2. Tiger Bazooka! Tiger Bazooka is a really cool thing. Special move, lifestyle, whatever you want to call it. Big tornado. But Tiger Bazooka has nothing against Baked Potato. I think if this series got a third entry, adding a few more brand new characters and like a new mechanic or two, I don't know. I think that could have done a bit better. This was 94, this version of the game. or 95 rather, maybe depending on when it came out on the Saturn. But I just mean like Fighter's History Dynamite came out in 94. If it gotten a sequel in 95 or 96, could have like, you know, we could have gotten like an Art of Fighting 3 out of it. I'll put my Tornado up against your Tiger Bazooka any day. Even as a kid, I knew who Matlock was, and I was like, why is this guy called Matlock? Literally, the only person ever known to exist in the world is named Matlock was a fictional character. If you say, oh, there's a real guy, or my grandpa was called Matlock, you're wrong. I think Matlock was cited directly by Capcom as like, yeah, this is a big rip-off character, because he has like a few similar frames to like Guile, maybe? Or something. I don't know, like I've been thinking about doing a new Flophouse Files, right? Considering like quite a few people are asking for it when I put out that compilation of Flophouse Files down on the main channel. And I thought like maybe that weird thing where Capcom sued a company. And like I think they lost. I can't remember. I haven't looked up what happened with that situation in a while. I do also like how this stage gets progressively more wrecked. This steel cage, this fence, was fine before. And like that pipe burst in the back. But the band's still playing. You gotta play. The people came here for a show. I think all that moshing is getting to your head, freak. It's real aggressive, real toxic in these post-match victories. Ryoko's cool. Of course, she's based on famous female judo champion. Of course, she's also in World Heroes as well. Oh, what the? Yo, she's sick. Even though, like, yeah, a really basic judo character, and there's a couple of them in fighting games, I think she's one of the more standout characters. I suppose Matlock as well. Maybe Karnov. Now I'm actually scared. Yeah. Oh! Not doing so bad. Since, unfortunately, yeah, we lost a round against the first Ray. Listen, kid, you better get home before your mommy gets angry. There's some extra fight that you get at the end of this, but you have to, like, win every single round without losing. Marstrius, but the game calls him Marstorius. Yeah. Marstorius written here. So I guess he's supposed to be like a Greek wrestler, but he loves doing German suplexes. I should be careful of them. Yep. There you go. Shoutouts to James Small, always loving the double German. No! How'd he do that? Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to get that extra fight. I think it's now I'm definitely not gonna, but I am almost positive it's win every round, but it could be match. Oh, Big Tornado seems to be keeping him at bay, so let's keep up. Oh, he grabbed me out of it. Nope. Why'd I get close? No. Oh. All right, we squeak one out. Still another round to go, though. I am a little worried. See, so just the quality of the backgrounds, the music, sound effects. Marstorius' sprite looks like it's ancient already. This is 94. Like, you think about it, in 94, X-Men Children of the Atom and Darkstalkers were out. Oh my god. So you just see Marstorius' sprite that just looks like it's from like 91. Oh, I'll take it. Because, like, everything else is, like, pretty good presentation-wise. Just that the characters they're, like, almost there. Hey, Brutus, your breath is stronger than your punches. I mean, that's not as cutting as his earlier remarks, but Samche may be a problem. Just your Muay Thai guy. Listen, he's very Sagat and Adon at once. Boing! Oh! I biffed it. Saved it in the end, though. So it almost behooves you to, even though the strong kick version of wheel kick is like very fast and obviously does a bit more damage, I think the light version is a bit safer. But there we go. And everyone's still dancing along. They're like, yeah, you beat our champion. I always like when background NPCs like will cheer on. Feel free to come around and again, champ. Is this a kickboxer, this dude? He loves animals. That's all I remember. Yeah. Man, if I knock him and he falls down into that ostrich, does the ostrich explode like all the other background objects? Oh my god. Okay, at least I mashed out of it. Oh no. Why is Zazzy the real threat here?
Hell driver!
It's not a pile driver!
Hell driver!
No! You did it again! Alright. Ah! Boing! I just DDT, will be good. This is super sick to end with it. I think Ray has a aerial DDT, but it's something crazy. Like, I think it's like 360 in the air or some shit. And like, I have to be in the air to do it. It's not like a catch anti-air throw or anything like that. So I don't know if I'm gonna get that off. I still can't get the electric dynamite tackle off, so I'm happy enough with that. We brought it back. So who's left? The two bosses? Somebody else? Get off the streets, you long-haired one. His hair isn't even long. And look at you telling people talking shit about their haircuts, Ray. Got this half mullet Jin Kazama thing going on. I don't know. Okay, why is the Turtle Pope from Elden Ring here? I hate this clown. Like I said before, I dislike all jester characters. Well, there's one in Kazuna Encounter that's kind of decent, but most jester style characters, jokers, I kind of like. You're just a waste of a slot, because they all do exactly as you'd expect. They all have crazy moves and they laugh a lot. I think even in the first fighter's history, he was like the boss. And if you did really well, like, again, maybe like not lose a match or rounds or whatever, then you'd fight Karnov. I think that's how it worked. I like how his portrait gets more pissed and the windows are now broken in the background. And all his weird animals. I don't know what this dude's doing here, but like, you leave me out of it. The turtle is very emotionally upset here. Look who's laughing now! Alright, here we go. We have to be careful of a couple of things. Karnov can do balloon! You better not do balloon. So yeah, I think Karnov's more of a threat when like you're fighting another player that's taking him because he's so fucking broken, the crazy things that he can do. But I don't think they knew that, the developers. So I think... I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. They didn't realize his full potential when coding the CPU difficulty. His stage is very cool. Like, he's got the fucking gold statue of himself. We're up at the high in this Russian building. There's treasure everywhere. Oh my god. Oh! We got him. Hold on. Let me try the... I tried to do the special tackle. I should not have gotten fancy. Because he's throwing out them headbutts, though. No! Stop! Oh, I'm dead. I'm gonna lose. Oh, backwards balloon! Ah, that crazy kick he's got. All right. Hopefully. Wow. Instant reaction. Is this guy using a hitbox? Come on. I want to hit off his thing when he's like more towards dead. Okay, I forgot that would actually do it. But we got to think on our feet here. Nope. No. No. That's fine. He's the final boss. He loves it. Oh, don't buy a belt. Get better gear. This is the end of the line for you, my friend. All right. Whatever you say, sir. I believe you have the skill to win. Try one more time. At least they're supportive. I think this is totally doable. Like, I just made like a mistake or two and like hesitated. It all went wrong when I tried to do the special dynamite tackle. Okay, the good trade. We're good. I'm gonna try to see, though, because it's not that risky, try to do the aerial DDT just to see if it works. I'm just gonna try doing 360 in the air. We'll see. Oh, I forgot, you can also do the wheel kick in the air, too. It's the other busted thing about it. But against the CPU, I don't think it's too much of a concern. Oh! Yes! Yo, that was sick. I fully lost a whole match. I don't think we're gonna get the extra fight. Maybe I'll splice in a video and we can watch it. I beat you again, you worthless slug, and now I'm the best fighter around. What an asshole. But I don't have time to stick around here. There's more important work for me to do. Like what? Ray returned to his home in Los Angeles. I believe that's how you say it. For Special Detective Ray McDougal, the fight continues. He proved he was better than Karnov, but can he prove himself out in the real world? What are you talking about? What's happening to LA? Is it the Battle of Los Angeles? Okay, sure. So yeah, Karnov's revenge now. Fighters History Dynamite in the background. Anyway, I think I'll see if we can splice in the extra fight. For those that don't know it, I think you might really enjoy it. So we're gonna cut to that in a second. I'll have to find a YouTube video for it, and then we'll get back on the horse or other type of barnyard animal and see how that goes. Yeah. So let's see what this player did. Extra round, let's go. Oh my God, Ray, you are being completely overwhelmed by the might, the musk of this animal. You knocked his horns off though. Oh, with the aerial attack. The throw. How did he know? It is such a... Oh, you have DDT on the ox! Yo! This series would have gone further beyond, gotten lots of sequels and lots of shit if they had put more dumb animal fights. Yeah, so that is then the end of Fighters History Dynamite. I hope you enjoyed it. I like going back to these old, like, kind of good fighting games every so often. Just because you kind of forget, like, hey, yeah, these weren't too bad. And Fighters History is not bad. It just suffers from being not that great. Yeah, it's not even mid. It's like mid-average or whatever. But let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. And if there's any other good-ish fighting games you'd like me to play on the channel, because I can't be doing worst fighting games all the time, do let me know, and I'll see what I can do for you.
Yeah.